Oh god, he just literally where we are. So panic out there.
Hello viewers, and today I am back with another off-meta loadout. Today I'm using the AK74u SMG from Black Ops Cold War. I actually had a lot of fun with this weapon, and I was pleasantly surprised that, according to True Game data, some of these weapon attachments actually have some hidden stats, which I will show you in this introduction before I show you some gameplay. But before I show you the gameplay and break down these attachments for you, it would be amazing if you could subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video so I know that you enjoy this type of content. And let me know down in the comments weapons that you'd like to see in future videos. I'm really enjoying doing all of these loadouts, and it's less than 2 weeks now until Season 3 arrives, and that's the potential for 3 new weapons, even though I haven't managed to make my way through all of the Cold War weapons just yet, and even the Modern Warfare weapons for that matter. But I'm nonetheless really enjoying making these videos, and so thank you very much for subscribing and liking and watching these videos. So starting off in the muzzle attachment slot, we are using the GRU suppressor, which is essentially the Russian version of the agency suppressor. We like to think of the GRU or agency suppressor as a beefed up version of the monolithic suppressor, but on the AK74u and perhaps the rest of the Cold War SMGs, it doesn't actually provide any boost to bullet velocity. Instead, it provides that all-important sound suppression, as well as a 10% boost to damage range and a 5% reduction to vertical recoil, which can be pretty handy as the AK-74 has quite a lot of vertical recoil, especially for an SMG. For the barrel, it really does depend on your playstyle and the weapon that you're going to be pairing your AK-74 with. I paired it with the ZRG 20mm for the best part of the gameplay, and so I needed something that would cover the short and middle range, and that is why I went for, in the gameplay, for the 9.3-inch VDV reinforced barrel for a mixture of boosting both bullet velocity and effective damage range. But after going through True Game Data's website, it turns out that the 8.4-inch rifled barrel actually has a hidden stat, and it reduces that vertical recoil by an additional 10%, as well as providing a 23% boost to damage range. And so, depending on if you would like that increase the bullet velocity or that decrease the vertical recoil, the choice is yours on which one you would like to use. In hindsight, as I was mainly using the AK in rooms and up fairly close, the bullet velocity didn't have a huge impact on the fight, and so I think having that 10% reduction to vertical recoil lessens that initial kick that you can have when you start firing this weapon. In the underbarrel attachment slot, we are using the Spetsnaz grip, which, as you might know, is the equivalent of the field agent grip for the American version of the Cold War weapons. Normally, the Spetsnaz or the field agent grip will improve vertical recoil by about 7% and improve horizontal bounce by 15%. But for this Spetsnaz grip on the AK-74, it improves both vertical and horizontal recoil by 10% respectively. In the ammunition slot, I wanted to make sure that the SMG stayed nice and manoeuvrable as an SMG should, and that is why I haven't gone for the maximum size magazine, which would be the 50 round fast mag or the 50 round drum. Instead, I've gone for the 40 round speed mag. This does slightly still increase the aim down sight time, supposedly, but nonetheless 40 rounds and a nice and quick reload is always welcome, especially when you're using an SMG. And for the final attachment, I'm using the GRU 5mW laser sight, which provides around about a 58 to 60% boost to hipfire accuracy. It only increases aim down sight time by a very small amount, and it does say that the laser is visible to enemies, but I have tested it and the laser is not visible to enemies, and so this just helps slightly that little bit more in the super confined fights where you can hipfire and you can be a little bit more certain that the spread of your bullets is nice and compact and on the enemy. But let me know if you do give this weapon a go. I know in Cold War it's much better with a bit of a scope, and it's actually almost like an AR, but in Warzone it is firmly, for me, an SMG, and a very good one at that, even though it probably is a bit off meta because no one really uses it. But let me know if you give it a go nonetheless, and leave a like if you enjoy the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy the gameplay.
Bounty contract marked. Hostile dropping into the area. Clear to engage all targets.
He got it, but I got the gun.
I've got it. Good. I got stuff.
Ooh.
Let's hit him back.
Trophy system deployed.
The guy on me somewhere. I can hear him running across the dirt. Just open a crate by me.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm there. Teammates on the roof, I've got a spawn set.
Got a precision. Okay, good shot. It remained.
Got a field upgrade.
See if there's anyone to kill on this. Have a precision. Hello.
Yep. Hostile foot patrol.
There is someone on the train.
Yep. Under hostile fire. The one's got the people who've got top. Oh no. Got the
Gas is inbound.
They might have dropped off the back there.
Oh, they're still on it.
Still on.
Yep. I'm gonna try now.
I'm hit! Marking airstrike target.
I wonder if that's gonna get them.
copy.
I've
Fighting
yeah,
inbound.
they dropped off.
No, they're right there. They're upstairs in this, George.
Contact
They're on
front.
that door. Just watch it. Watch that door.
Get a grenade.
Enemy supply choppers
From
inbound.
here,
Take them
the
out and
doors
secure the
open.
cargo.
Right. There, yeah.
Enemy UAV
They're
overhead.
here. They're the people that want on top.
Yeah, I hurt them. I got it through.
Yeah. Watch out, there is two.
Fucker getting target. Throwing frag.
Got him again. The grenade.
Fragmentation. Get clear.
What?
Kill.
I don't know how they got me then.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Me, come here.
Get up and back on task.
Are they beneath us already?
They're beneath us.
I'm under fire.
Right beneath us then. We're all fighting.
Back in the saddle.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Upstairs.
Nice, George.
Enemy.
I'm hit.
Broke armor, Charlie on the stairs.
Keep moving.
Got him.
Get up and back on task.
Hello, Crane. Oh my god, there's still people in here.
No.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh my, how do you know I was fucking there? Oh god, he just literally door on the gateway.
Your teammate has
Much
entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
Exciting.
Teammate redeploying to the AR.
What? No. Oh, he was so far away.
One down.
No.
Fighting's over. Now it's a ghost town.
Throwing frag.
Nice.
Fire sale down. 5 seconds cost to adjust.
Yeah, got a few
Hostile
hits.
foot patrol.
I hit the guy that drives the truck.
Got the amount of assists.
He's just running.
Oh, okay.
No, he's just getting back in.
Coming up to this building here. Couldn't mark, I've gone inside.
Is he on my floor, Craig?
He's
We're
outside.
a bit split up now. I'm
Enemy
gonna come
UAV
towards you,
overhead.
shall I?
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy
Guy
UAV
dropping on me
overhead.
apparently. Oh, he's there. Look.
People in my
Hostile
building.
foot patrol.
Fire sale down. Prices are back to normal.
Downed one.
Troops in Enemy UAV overhead.
I can't remember.
There's quite a lot of people in the building that I was in.
In here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Charlie, on the shop still.
Fucking him.
Hold on.
Under hostile fire.
Yeah, I've got it.
Much better.
So there was about
Indicating
3
waypoint.
blips up there towards Green Mark, like all in that building. Oh no, so they're shooting down into the field.
All friendlies are in the safe
Got the
zone.
bats.
Come on, how?
Enemy patrol.
Got him.
No.
Shot him out the truck.
It's the...
Get an FFA, bro.
Guys, right here,
I'm hit.
Mark.
right on the other side of the
Marking
monument.
target
Yeah.
location.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Throwing frag.
Broke his armor with a grenade.
Get your shit together.
Thanks.
No problem.
We can walk this.
I'm quite surprised he peeked that, to be honest, after I broke his armor.
Why he did that. I would have put a shot in him as well.
If he gets out the bloody tree.
Move on my
Literally
waypoint.
right on this rock. Get in.
Cancel. Enemy patrol.
I need to climb up.
Right there.
Move
I
spotted.
can get him.
I'm hit.
Okay, I've taken a hit myself, but I killed that guy.
Devil.
The gu-
Back in the saddle.
They've gone right, look.
Yeah, they're right here now.
I see them, yeah. Downed him.
So annoying that there's not a shot killer. He's pushing back now, but
Troops in contact. We're out of time.
Nice, look
Scrub the
right here.
contract. Troops in
Right.
contact.
okay, watch this dude on the left.
Okay, there's bullets from other angles coming now. You two are going to get shot there.
Marking waypoint.
Behind.
I like this part of the map.
Yeah, we've got the best.
All these, like,
right
cliff.
there.
Enemy patrol.
If you... Hang on, let me shoot him if he's stopping on his thing.
Yeah.
He is.
Enemy patrol.
We just walk crap.
Same. We all had a
He
perfect
was shaking
shot
for
then.
me. He was like... It was almost like he was shaking a bit because he was stood in it funny. Was he shaking for you? Like,
Yeah.
back and forth?
Okay,
Okay,
I've
no,
got
just...
snipe.
Enemy
Okay.
cluster
Oh.
strike incoming.
Cluster,
Take
there's a
cover.
cluster.
Got